what's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World. I'm not going to do it, so let's talk. How's everybody today? All right, so quick update. I just want to let you guys know that basically I will no longer be doing Empire reviews, and I'll tell you why. I love doing the Empire reviews, and I love watching the show. I think that my watching and enjoying the show pretty much outweighs my prep time for doing the reviews. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize this a lot or not, but it takes a lot of prep to really take notes, watch the episode, and rewatch it again. And I mean, I can do it, but I don't know. It was just a lot. It's a lot for me to watch the show on a Wednesday night and then get it all prepped and ready for the next day. So it's kind of conflicting with my schedule a little bit. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show just like you guys. Now, if something pops up with the show that's interesting to me, I would definitely pop in and say something about it during my regular videos. But other than that, I'll just sit back and enjoy the show like you guys. And also, there are tons upon tons of reviewers on YouTube that do Empire reviews, and they do them well. As a matter of fact, I watch a lot of the same ones that you watch. So I like to watch their reviews as well. So I'll just kind of hold back on the Empire reviews, and I'll let the other guys do the reviews, and I will watch them along with you. Like I said, I will pop in every so often if something about the show really strikes me. But other than that, I'm good on that. All right. Okay, so enough about that. So today I want to talk about Wendy Williams and Charlamagne the God. I don't understand. What happened? What happened between Wendy Williams and Charlamagne the God? I mean, over time, I've heard bits and pieces here and pieces there about the story and about the conflict as to why they fell out and just little bits and pieces here and there. But no one has really given the full story as to why Charlamagne the God and Wendy Williams had a falling out. And they literally do not speak. Now, to be honest, Charlamagne has probably talked more about the demise of their friendship than Wendy. I mean, Wendy refuses to say anything about it. Like, Wendy won't even mention Charlemagne's name at all. Like, she just won't. A couple of years ago, it was reported that Wendy Williams and Charlamagne, they were at some function or something, and they ran into each other. Charlamagne tried to speak to her, and Wendy Williams was just in full-on petty mode, and she was like, and she just walked right past him and completely snubbed him. So, I don't know. I mean, let's kind of let's delve into this a little bit. For those of you who don't know, back in Wendy Williams' radio days, when Wendy Williams was pretty much, doing her hot topics, and she was just ruling the radio airwaves or whatever with her, her gossip and all that kind of stuff. She worked the mornings in New York City. I forget what station that was, but very popular morning show. Some people even equated Wendy Williams to Howard Stern, the female Howard Stern. As a Stern head, and I'm a huge Stern fan, I staunchly disagree with that. I mean, I'm sorry. Howard Stern is in a league of his own. She's not the female Howard Stern, but that's another subject. But anyway, Wendy Williams was very, very popular in radio. I mean, Charlamagne the God was pretty much Wendy Williams' sidekick. He sat in the room with her while she did her celebrity interviews, and he made his comments and his comedy and would make his little snarky remarks, and they just had that sort of that energy and that chemistry with each other. Wendy Williams was at the forefront, and you had your boy Charlamagne right there on the side, just kind of backing her up and making little snot, little comments and stuff or whatever, and that's pretty much how they worked. They worked as a team, and it's like Wendy Williams had, she had done that for many years. She had left radio, And it was like, and of course, we all know her to be the talk show host that she is. And she pretty much just kind of, left radio behind. And there was no mention or reason as to why she and Charlamagne no longer speak. Like I said, Wendy won't matter. When you think of Wendy Williams and Charlamagne the God, two very, very strong characters. I personally believe that Wendy Williams and Charlamagne are pretty much one and the same. I mean, they are practically the same person. I mean, you think about it. They're both antagonists. They both know how to push buttons. They both, they really know how to get under your skin, and they know how to ask those hot button questions that everyone wants to know. I think they're both smart. They're both funny. And they just pretty much are the same person. So I really do feel that this is just my assessment. I do feel that maybe that has something to do with it as well. Because sometimes when you have two people that are so much alike, and when they work together, they can kind of cancel each other out. So I don't know. You guys let me know if you guys have heard anything, because I'm so curious about that. I know Charlamagne has. I wouldn't say has taken some shots at Wendy over the years. Charlamagne has always said that Wendy Williams needs to live in her own truth. Because, you think about it. Wendy Williams is always talking about other people's relationships. This woman cannot keep other celebrities' relationships out of her mouth. Yet, we all know that she's not in a good relationship herself. People magazine, they even reported it as well. That her husband has a side chick on the other side of town. They go to the gym together. They have their own townhouse together. So, Wendy Williams has a lot of stuff going on with herself, But then you think about Charlamagne the guy, Charlamagne has really, really come up. I really do feel that Wendy Williams has a problem with Charlamagne's success. You think about it. When they first started off, Wendy Williams was the big star and Charlamagne was the sidekick. But Charlamagne has now made a mark in the industry. Charlamagne is a success unto himself. He is a best-selling book author. He's obviously one of the main stars on his the Breakfast Crew, that talk show. He's had deals with VH1. He's been on The View. He's been on all these different talk shows or whatever. So Charlamagne has stepped up, and that may very well be some of the issue between those two. Maybe Wendy's a little jealous, because Wendy does have a petty side about her. So anyway, I'm just curious though. I've always wanted to know that, and it's sort of a shame because I thought that they were very good together during Wendy's radio, during her radio days, and they just had such good chemistry and everything. And it's sort of a shame that these two powerful individuals can't squash whatever's going on with them. And I really do. It would be really cool to see Charlamagne the God visit the Wendy Williams show as a guest, and come on there and they kind of chop it up and talk about the old times, and it would just be nice to see that chemistry again. But who knows? Like I said, they're two very strong people. I don't foresee Wendy Williams ever having Charlamagne on her show. I think Wendy has pretty much stuck to her guns. She does not see it for Charlamagne, and so who knows? It's sort of a shame, but I was just always curious about that. All right, so like I said, if you guys know anything, please let me know down in the comment section. Okay, enough of that. All right, so now let's talk about Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of New York. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard. Now, this just happened. This is breaking news. But basically, last night or night before last, I believe, Rudy Giuliani was on the Hannity show on the Fox network. And, and he's talking to Hannity, and basically he spilled all the beans. This man poured so much tea on that show that he and Hannity were both drenched in just piping hot tea. He basically said that Donald Trump did, in fact, pay Stormy Daniels $130 million through a man by the name of Tom Comey, I believe. So correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I know y'all will. Correct me in the comment section. I believe Tom Comey. But basically, Tom Comey paid Stormy Daniels off, and Donald Trump reimbursed it. Now, everyone pretty much figured that's what it was. But I think the most shocking thing about this is that Rudy Giuliani and his big mouth, he actually admitted it. Y'all, I'm talking, he told the whole story right there. Oh my God, you guys have got to, look, when you finish watching this video, just look up Rudy Giuliani on the Sean Hannity show. He tells he pretty much admits it. He tells the whole story. He basically says that Donald Trump didn't use any campaign funds. They used another account, and that's how Stormy Daniels received her hush money. And I mean, after all, he is Donald Trump's lawyer, and he pretty much just spilled the beans. So right now, the Trump White House is in full panic mode. They're trying to put their spin on this thing. Of course, Stormy Daniels' lawyer, I mean, this man is probably just dancing in his underwear right now. He's so happy. I mean, Rudy Giuliani pretty much just ruined the case. So this is very, very interesting. I mean, I'm so curious to see how this is going to turn out. I mean, this is like worse than Watergate, you know? I mean, it's just crazy, but you guys have got to see that interview. And it's so funny because I often think about how a lot of these Republicans, when they go on the Fox News network, because Fox News is so heavily slanted towards the right wingers, I really do feel that a lot of these Republicans and these politicians and everything, they feel so comfortable going on to the Fox network that they really do forget. They just kind of forget and just start talking. And I really do feel that's what happened with Rudy Giuliani. That man just got on there. He felt comfortable. Hey, this is the Fox News network. This is Sean Hannity's show. And before you knew it, my boy was just sitting back just, yeah, you know, and blah, 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 blah. Man, I was watching that interview and I was like, oh my God. So it's just crazy, y'all. But y'all check that out. It is so funny. I mean, I'm talking Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Shonda Rhimes could not write better television than this. It's crazy. So check it out. All right. So very, very interesting. All right. Last but not least, let's talk about my boy, Van Lathan. Now, for those of you that do not know who Van is the, for lack of a better description, he's the black guy on TMZ. You know, he's the guy when you see that TMZ show when all of the writers and producers and everyone, they're just kind of standing around talking to Harvey Levin about the different current events. He's the black guy that's usually kind of in the back. He's very funny, very smart. And so that's who Van Lathan is. So check him out. But anyway, basically, you know, as you guys know, Kanye West, he visited the TMZ show. And, you know, Kanye, of course, he's doing his thing, ranting and make America great again, you know, basically trolling like he always does, you know. So he's on there talking about how he's a free thinker, and, you know, and no one's going to tell him how to think and how to feel. And he's going through all his rhetoric or whatever, you know. And like most of us, we're like just kind of watching Kanye basically be the jackass that he is. So, fine. But then, out of all of this rhetoric, he utters out of his mouth that he feels that slavery was a choice for black people. And of course, when he said that, I set up. Because here's the thing. I don't care what, look, Kanye is a fool. I've said this before on this channel and I will say it again. I don't care who gets mad about it. Kanye is a fool. Kanye is an idiot. Kanye also has mental issues. Let's be clear. And we're pretty much at this point kind of numb to the ranting and ravings of Kanye West. But when you go as far as saying that 400 years of oppression and slavery was a choice by my people, yeah, That's a problem. That's a serious, serious problem. I mean, that's just like saying to the Jewish community that the Holocaust didn't exist. That's like saying to those people that it was their choice at Auschwitz to go into those ovens and be killed. You know, I mean, that's a serious, serious accusation. It's an offense. It's appalling, and it's disgusting. So, you know, that's where we are with that. So anyway, well, when Kanye West basically uttered that foolishness out of his mouth, he then turned around and started talking to all of the people in the studio, you know, all of the crew at TMZ, you know. Do y'all feel I'm a free thinker? Do y'all feel this, feel that? And my boy Van was like, excuse me. Actually, I have a problem with what you said. And then, I mean, Van, when I tell you, Van lit into Kanye. I'm talking about Van jumped all the way inside. Van tore him up. Van got him so together that the whole studio just started clapping. And if you guys have not seen that video, go check that video out. And I promise you, you'll be doing this too for Van. So Van Lathan brothers, shout out to you. I personally didn't know who you were before, other than just being the black guy on TMZ. And don't get me wrong, I found you very funny and smart. But we really know who Van Lathan is now. I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing. I can't repeat verbatim exactly what Van said and all of that stuff or whatever, but it was just absolutely amazing, and it was just standing ovation worthy, and he just really got Kanye all the way together. So shout out to you, Van, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, you know. God bless him. But anyway, so yeah, it was a really good show. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for right now. The world is just going crazy. So much is going on. So, and again, that's why I just kind of wanted to just started doing these type of videos on my Thursdays, opposed to doing the, doing the reviews or whatever, because I really do feel that the news cycle is changing so much, and there's so much going on, and there's so much that I want to talk about. I think I'd just rather just come at you guys this way. But anyway, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, to those who have subscribed. Thank you for comments. You know, I'm beginning to get some comments in there. You guys are kind of talking to me, you know, and I appreciate that. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know what? Maybe you disagree with some things. Give it a thumbs down if you disagree. That's fine. It's America. We love free speech right here at Jay's World TV. That's all right. Just keep watching. Subscribe, y'all. And share this video. Please share this video. Okay, and tell people about me, all right? Okay, so that's it. That's all I got. Thanks so much, guys. You take care. Have a great day.